Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Today is Wednesday, August the 19th of 2015, and pardon the mess around here, but what you're looking at is something, well, pretty unique. Something I bought at a thrift store about 2 weeks ago. This is the, actually before we do this, let me let you guys know that we have Mr. Jay Wakefield with us.
So, like everyone, coming at you this week from the Flare, kind of working on a computer for a free cycle. Hopefully some lucky child will get it to go back to school with it. You know, they can't afford another ring.
Yeah, it's a neat looking case.
That's not bad, actually. LNX cases are, you know, this era of LNX cases were pretty good.
Anyway, what we have here is a camera that I've noticed that when you're a YouTuber who does videos about electronics, computers, electrical equipment, that kind of stuff, eventually they always wind up making a video about this particular camera. This is the Sony Digital Mavica camera from the late 1990s. This dates from about 1998, 1999. And if you already know what this camera is all about, then congratulations. If you don't, this is a very unique camera in that instead of saving pictures to a memory card, it saves to a floppy disk, and it's just your standard issue floppy disk. So that is really cool for the time, and kind of go ahead.
I guess you could say if you're a music artist, you owned one of these, you could release your own picture discs.
But other than that, it's a pretty much a standard digital camera of the time. Still has the original sticker on here. It's pretty faded though. Has a 6x zoom on it, and the full model number of this is an MVC-FD83. Don't really know the exact history behind these cameras and what all they do, except they're pretty unique, as I already mentioned. On the front, you get the lens, which is covered with a lens cap right now. A flash and a microphone. I will discuss that later. And Jay's about to test his computer.
It powers up.
I'm not seeing a post.
I'm not hearing a beep.
I think I saw something flicker. There we go.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's posted.
Colorful post screen.
Yeah, it's AS Rock. You know, they had some pretty neat post screens at the time. But something I made actually works. Kill it! Kill it!
Yes. And on the on this side of the camera, you get a switch to toggle between autofocus and manual focus, and a audio and video out connector where you plug into here and it breaks out into composite connectors. I do not have that adapter, unfortunately. And on the back is where all your controls and other goodies are located. Get a little LCD screen. You get LED backlight control. I'm not sure what the point of that is. I guess to save on battery, but then you can't see the screen. Brightness control, volume control. I might as well go ahead and say it. Yes, this does do video. I have not tried taking video on this camera, but apparently that's possible. And you get a button to toggle the flash on and off. Your controls switch from playback mode to still photo mode, and then into video mode. And a little menu control right here. picture effect, program, and display controls. I believe that's a teeny tiny little speaker there. And you get a mechanism to eject the floppy disk. You just pull this little tab down and pull this to the left. And there's your power on and off switch and your zoom function. And on this side, you saw this a while ago, the floppy drive, and it even has a little sticker here that reminds you that this is not a zip drive. This is your standard floppy drive. Alright, now that we've established what the thing looks like, let's take a look at this. I actually got the box with it as well. If you'd like to take a look at it there. Share your photos online. Online album with 50 picture capacity included for 1 year, a $19.99 value. See in box for details. And those details are no longer available because they're not in the box. And believe it or not, folks, that's the price tag. And yes, folks, I did get this for only $5. Not bad at all. Especially considering all the stuff that it came with, which I will show you in a moment. Pause the video if you want to read all this. The side here, accessories that Sony offered for it. The back of the box. Again, you can pause this if you'd like. And we open the box, we get the charging adapter. And yes, this did come with the battery. Battery is currently in the camera. There's a little slot down here. Just pull this up. And there's your standard, oh, there's a little tab holding it in. And there's your standard issue Sony lithium-ion rechargeable battery, which I believe was also used in the Sony Handycam camcorders of the day. Go ahead and pop this back in. Come on. Alright, without further ado, let me find a floppy disk and we'll test this camera out. I'm British. Okay, inserting a floppy disk into this camera is pretty self-explanatory. It's really no different from a floppy drive on a computer. You stick the disk in with the front of the disk facing the back of the camera, and you just slide the disk in like so. And there we are. We're in business. And now we can go ahead and turn the camera on. And it's a little display there. And this does still keep the date and time very, very accurately. So let's go ahead and take a picture. Let's take a picture of my Carolina Circle Mall restroom sign. Stand back a little bit. Get it in the shot. And we can press, just like any other digital camera, we can press the toggle switch just in a little bit to focus on the sign. And now we have to not press the button, but hold down the button for it to take the picture. Now it's saving to the disk. And we have a picture made. So, I think the only proper thing to do now is to see what the picture looks like on a computer. And I think we need to stay era appropriate. So we'll go ahead and turn the camera off. We could test this out on my main computer, but what's the fun in that? Let's mosey on over to my Packard Bell Legend 822 CDT. Fire it up, and we'll check out the picture in 256 color mode.
See, I like that about floppy disk cameras. Why just compatibility? You could copy those pictures onto a DOS machine, you know, and as long as you've got an appropriate image viewer, it'll work. So,
Exactly.
you know, Windows 3.1. I don't think there was any JPEG viewers on Windows 1 or 2. 8 color mode, I hardly think that would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But seriously, it's pretty fantastic. You know, it'll work anything from MS-DOS right through to Windows 10. And you know, various versions of OS 10, Amiga OS. Yeah, anything else you can think of.
Exactly. It's really cool. I know the box mentions that it's compatible with Windows 3.1, Windows 95, Windows 98, and surprisingly Windows NT 3.51. Didn't even mention NT4, which was already out at the time and well established. But oh well.
Yeah. Those NT4 users needed to upgrade to something better, like, oh, I don't know, NT 3.51.
Yes.
Who wants an operating system that looks like Windows 95 anyway?
Alright, we'll go ahead and eject the disc from the camera. See if I can do this with one hand.
We do know that it works on versions of Windows NT above 3.51 on, oh, I don't know, let's see, we've tested it on NT 6.4, haven't we?
Yeah. Okay, this is not going to be as easy as I thought. Let me.
It's very nearly not compatible with NT 6.4. Or as most people call it, Windows 10. Because and it was very nearly checked without floppy disk support. Now I don't know if Microsoft just hadn't added it in that particular beta, or whether they were trying to can it, but didn't so because of public opinion.
Right.
But yeah, that was kind of a scary wee while.
I know, I was panicking there because I love my floppy drives, and as UXW Bill says, real computers have floppy drives, so.
Yeah, take note, motherboard manufacturers.
Of course, if you have access to a USB one, then that's perfectly okay. In fact, that's what I use on my main machine. But
Yeah, that's all.
anyway, let's go ahead.
From Gigabyte, Asus, whatever. Listen to me, right? If I choose to get a Buick Skylark-based processor, also known as the Intel Skylake, then I want my motherboard to have a floppy controller. Okay? Comprende? And just to make sure, trying to film you with a very cheap camcorder. Yeah, look at that. Totally filming you with this cheap camcorder. Yeah.
Shit. I'm filming you, filming me. Alright, let's, I got the disc in the computer there. Oh, wrong mouse, apparently. Alright, let's go into, my computer. Go to the floppy drive. And here we are. We got some kind of a configuration file there. I'm not sure what that is. It's like it's in the form of a web page, but we don't really care about that. What we care about is this JPEG right here, MVC-111S. And we've got a picture, I believe. And this picture is at 640 by 480, so it's proper desktop wallpaper resolution for a system of this era. You can see the colors do look washed out, but that's due to the fact that this is set at 256 color mode, and for OCD reasons, I don't want to take this computer beyond 256 colors. So, but go ahead.
Yeah, you took out the video chip and replaced it with a Dorito.
Yeah. Okay.
Mexican style snacks aside.
Now, just to prove to you that the picture actually does have pretty good quality on it, let's take this over to my primary daily driver system. Pop it in my USB floppy drive. And then we'll go to this PC because Microsoft wants us calling that icon that now. And we'll go to floppy disk drive A, and by the way, if you haven't realized this yet, I am now running Windows 10 on here, and yes, I am using a floppy drive on here. Take that, society. Take that. Now we'll go ahead and open up the JPEG here.
Sorry, what'd you say about me?
And you can see that that picture is not half bad at all. It's actually has really, really good quality, I have to say. And of course, my video camera battery is wanting to die on me, apparently.
Yeah, so is mine. Well, I'm just doing the different angles for the Billy Core DVD.
Yes, yes. Watch out for the Billy Core DVD coming out this Thanksgiving. It has all my best moments and all of my not so best moments all in one package. We would do the Blu-ray version, but we don't have that technology yet in this house. Well, we have Blu-ray players, but not Blu-ray burners.
I was about to say, I'm sure they have Blu-ray in the South.
Alright, now
They do.
I think we need to test something else out with this camera, something I have not tested in the 2 weeks I've had this. We are going to put the disc back in the camera, and we're going to try taking a video with this. Alright. Go ahead and power the camera back on. Switch to movie mode. And let's see how long of a video we can make. And let me pause my current camera here so we can do this more properly. Alright, I'm back on the regular camera now, and I took a video with the Mavica. I found out it's only capable of making 15-second video files, which is not surprising. So let's see how video playback is from that camera on a 100 megahertz Packard Bell. And back over here, floppy drive. It's like a QuickTime video. I'm gonna actually copy it to the desktop because I don't really want to play back a video from the floppy disk, and it's a .mpeg video apparently. I'll close out of all this, and getting goosebumps here, folks, and I don't mean the book. Now let's see what video taken from a 1998-1999 camera looks like on an old Packard Bell. Or maybe not. Could not open movie. You know what? That really stinks. I wonder if the media player will be able to play it back.
You know, I think you're going to need a later version of QuickTime.
probably, and that's probably too much for this computer to take. But let's see if the media player will play it. And it looks like it can. And the videos, this looks like it'll be the size of a postage stamp, but maybe I can adjust the size here. Oh gosh, look at that pixelation. Alright, let's play it.
What did you have it play?
The regular media player on Windows. This is a video being taken with the Sony Mavica camera. There's the restroom sign, there's the Packard Bell, and there's Jay on Skype. Hey. I love how the video just ends right when Jay says, hey. And you know what? Because I'm feeling kind of generous, I'm going to embed that video into this video right now. This is a video being taken with the Sony Mavica camera. There's the restroom sign, there's the Packard Bell, and there's Jay on Skype. Hey. Alright, that will just about do it for this video. Take one last look at our little Sony Mavica. I forgot to mention, this camera does have a little bit of weight to it. And, you know, it's a really cool piece of history from when digital photography was still pretty much in its infancy. And you were saving your pictures and even videos on a floppy disk. It's unbelievable. It's a really cool piece of history, and I'm glad to have it around here. Jay, if you're still around, do you have any final thoughts?
Hi. I do actually. Well, first off, I'd like to say, you know, for, you know, the type of camera that is, and how little storage space you have, all in one go, that sounded absolutely brilliant on the video, you know, considering.
I know, I was surprised by the good audio fidelity, too.
I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to say, you know, that it's, you know, kind of sparkling, high-definition audio, but, you know, for what it is, it's really quite good. Also, I'd like to say how, you know, I quite like that camera. I'd like to get something quite similar to make a video of. You know, I like the idea of, I like how it actually uses floppy disks and is therefore more compatible with older machines, because a lot of cameras did use USB, and some of the older ones I think used serial. But if you're using serial, that's just really slow. I mean, you know, probably slower than an actual floppy disk. You know, so that's really not something that you want to be entertaining.
Yes, exactly.
But the you know, it is quite an interesting piece of history. I don't think floppy disk cameras were around for very, very long.
Yeah, I think this is about the only one there was the Sony Mavica.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, no, I don't think so. I thought Brandon Bishop's Agfa, or was it a Ricoh?
I don't remember.
Floppy disk drive. But yeah, I mean, a floppy. I remember writing a story actually involving a floppy disk camera. But you know, it's still pretty good. The camera that, you know, and the fact that you're able to run it on Windows 95 just on a Packard Bell, and really, you needed absolutely no setup or configuration to be able to do that.
I know.
As long as you knew how to use Windows file management features, you're you know, good to go. I mean, I'm guessing this camera will have came with software at some stage.
Yeah, I believe it did. I think the box did mention it came with some kind of software, but that I did not get that with it, unfortunately.
I mean, come on, it's federal law. It was federal law in the 80s and 90s that everything came with some form of software. I mean,
Yes.
you'd even buy mice, and they'd even have bits of software with them.
Yeah, still the case, actually.
Yeah, well, kind of Intel Mouse and Keyboard Center, and you download it from Microsoft.com.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm done rambling.
Alright, and so am I. This is Billy Core signing off. Where's my camera? This is Billy Core signing off on August 19th, 2015. See you on your floppy disk, people. Okay, I'm back again here to explain a little something you may have seen earlier on in this particular video. And I'm sure you're having tons and tons of questions about. Why on earth did Billy make a clip of himself standing in front of his refrigerator proclaiming that he's British? Well, it's my reaction to a dream I had last night. I dreamed I was watching one of Jay's videos. It was about some sort of computer, and in the middle of the video he just randomly inserted a clip of himself and standing in front of a refrigerator proclaiming that he's British. And then the video went straight back to the computer. And in that clip, for whatever reason, there was a some woman in the background with her back turned to the camera. And I have no clue who that was. So I decided to recreate that little scene with myself instead. Just for this video, just for a few laughs and giggles, because I'm a weirdo. And I think I pretty much accurately copied it straight from the dream. Only difference is that I did not have a girlfriend to have her back turned to the camera, because I am actually single. So I just thought I would go ahead and...
As am I, folks. It's quite sad.
Yeah, well, welcome to life, folks. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. But,
I play this world's tiniest violin, but I can that some donkey would end up playing an air horn along with it.
But yeah, I just thought I would make a quick little epilogue here to explain what the heck that was earlier in the video, and hope you don't think I'm too weird.